Hello, welcome to LMC and Knowledge, lyrics, music channel, spiritual insight, and wisdom that I will share to you so you can take along your spiritual journey. Today I have the message of move in silence, protect your blessings, protect your love, protect your finances, protect your future. Because there is people who are not happy with what God has given you or what God is about to give you. Your enemies can sense and see that you are receiving things outside of their outside of what they wanted for you. Now there's things that God wanted for you, and then there's things that your enemies wanted for you, your friends wanted from you, your ex-friends, your ex-lover, okay? So I see that God has given you this abundance, or He is giving you this abundance. Now this may be resonating with the present or the future. You understand? So I pulled this card, and this is you. This is you. You're happy right now. You have what you want. You and your family are having a good time, or the family that you do have, there's certain parts, blood is thicker than water. So this can relate as just you having what you want and you being satisfied right now, okay? So these cards that I'm about to show you are not of you at all. These are just people that are around you, people you've let go of, or people that are hiding the truth right now. They're acting like they're happy right now, but they're really not. So first card that I got right here is number 7. It's a very spiritual number. So I see that people do not want you to succeed right now. This card says failure. They want you to fail. That's just period, point blank. They want you to, they don't want you to be as connected to God as you are. 7 is spiritual number. It's a very high spiritual number, and just showing that you are embodying God's light, God's energy, God's wisdom. You are in your purpose. They want you to fail, okay? They want you to lose your connection with God. They don't want you to pray as much as you pray, and they don't want you to believe what you are believing. They are sending negative thoughts. They are sending doubts. They are talking behind your back, okay? Right here, number 3, it could be 3 people that are against you right now that you may know of or you may not know of. These could be people from years ago, okay? But they're spying on you right now. They're in sorrow right now. Their life is turning to shit, okay? Their life is not succeeding. They thought that they were going to be better than you. They wanted to be better than you, but hey, in this world, you can't be better than nobody but yourself. So once you find yourself trying to be better than somebody else, you're going to fail. God is going to, that bridge that you were building, that bridge that they were building to get across, to get to the light, nope, God's tearing that bridge down, because that's not how you succeed in life, by wanting to be better than somebody else. God sees their true intentions. He sees your true intentions, and you just wanted love. You actually wanted these people on your side. You thought that they were going to be with you, but turns out they just want you in sorrow. They want you to lose. They want you to not complete whatever that you were trying to create in this life. If you're trying to become just a better person, if you're trying to be more sober, or if you're trying to eat healthy, or if you're trying to just take care of yourself, they see that you're happier now, and they're in sorrow. It makes them sad. It makes them feel unaccomplished when they see you looking accomplished, looking satisfied, looking joyful. Just being in a higher energy makes them sad. So that's like very, well, that's just what they got going on, okay? Cruelty. 9 of Swords. They want to betray you. They've either already betrayed you, or they're plotting to betray you. They're making plans to try to stop what you have going on. If this person is spiritual like you, they are literally praying against you. Literally, they're praying that you fail. Like literally praying. Their thoughts, when they see you post, when they see you just living your life, the thought that goes in their mind is, I want them to fall. When are they going to die? When are they going to be in debt? When are they going to get sick? I feel like there's things stronger. Like they're trying to be stronger. They're trying to talk to other entities, offerings. I hear like they're trying to offer up something just to get you down. They may not be actually using witchcraft, but they could be paying people to bring you down, to take you down, or to block your blessings, or to make you lose focus. Okay? That's just so fucked up of them, honestly. They're not gonna, it's gonna end them, everything that they're wishing for you right now is literally gonna happen to them. It's so crazy. And now, like, I feel like they're worrying now because they're like, I feel like this has been going on for a while now. And you either knew about it or had feelings, you either had dreams about it. They're worrying because if this doesn't turn out right, if what they've been paying warlocks and witches that do dark magic or voodoo spells, they paid them to send this energy out to you, to stop you, and to cause sickness upon you. It's going to happen to them. Do you see this is like devil horns? This is like that, this is the upside down star, and it looks like a devil, demonic energy. So they're worried because the devil is going to, you know, the death spirit, that the reaper that comes to collect the soul, they coming to collect some shit, okay? They coming to put them in sorrow because they're like, you know, like that, it's a movie called Mirror Mirror, and it wasn't the cartoon. It was like I forgot her name, but she was stuck in the house or in the castle, and the wife, who her father was the king, he married a wife, and the wife realized that in the future his daughter will become heir. So before she could become heir, she set up her king, her father, her husband. She set him up to be killed in the woods. And he literally went out to the woods, and she set this up. It was all staged, and she thought he was dead. Basically, she thought he was dead. And he was gone for so long, so that means she gets to rule. And the daughter has to be under the queen, and she'll never be able to be the queen because this queen was doing black magic, and she was making herself ageless. Like, she couldn't age at all, so she would be able to stay there as long as she can and rule as long as she can. She was happy with being by herself and single. So then after that, a prince comes along. It was a prince, and he was from a different country or different region, and he was coming to buy I think it was like a war, something going on, but he was coming to buy he was doing something, and these like 7 dwarves. So it's like that one princess that had the 7 dwarves. That's who she was, Snow White. I think that's the name. Don't get me wrong, but the 7 dwarves were robbers. So the king was going to they were going to get something. I can't remember, but they were on this trail, and then these 7 dwarves hijacked the king's car. It wasn't an actual car, because you know back in the day it was like those things that they ride on the horses and stuff. The horses drive them and stuff like that. They hijacked that, stole all the king's money, stole everything from him. So then the king ended up finding this a community where the queen was at, where they lived, the castle. He found that, and he was going to ask for help. So but before, I know I'm kind of messing up the story a little bit, but just stick with me. Let's rewind a little bit. Snow White couldn't leave her room at all. The queen did not like it at all. There was like this dance or like a celebration going on, and Snow White thought it'd be okay to go to the dance. So the queen was talking to her because she seen her, and she was like, why aren't you in your room? And then she said, like, I'm about to be 18 now, so I'm thinking like it'd be okay, you know, because I'm grown now. That's what she was saying. And she was like, no, go back to your room. So, and she didn't even celebrate her birthday. The queen just neglected Snow White because she wanted everything for herself. So then Snow White ended up leaving, like escaping the castle at nighttime without the queen knowing. But then the queen found out. So then the queen, as Snow White left, she found out the true side of the queen from like these poor people, because it was a poor town that used to be very alive and everybody used to be happy and wealthy and stuff. That was when the king was there. But ever since he left, the queen took everything for herself. And when she went to the village, she seen that everybody was so poor. So what she did was steal the money, the money that the dwarves took. She stole that money and gave it to the village. So then the village looked at her as like, oh my God, we have money now. We have money now. So they're abundant, or, you know, more than what they had, because they were looking like very, very dirty and all of that. So she helped them and seeing that the queen was actually evil when she talked to the people in the village. So she came back to the castle and she was like, you left the castle? And then she seen how negative she was. So then that's when they became like enemies, really, because Snow White didn't even know that the queen didn't like her at all. She just was like, okay, I'm stuck in this castle. Okay, cool. But I want to go out. I want to explore now. And, you know, her exploring showed her the truth of the situation. So anyways, the queen tried to get Snow White killed. So she did the same thing that she did to her father. She had this dragon, this beast, go eat her in the woods, and she had assigned the butler to go do it. So the butler had grabbed Snow White and told her, he felt bad. He didn't want to do it at all. So he told her to run away and never come back. So she ran away, and the butler had grabbed like some deer. It was like some organs from an animal, and he put it in the bag because she said bring back her organs. So he brung back the organs and stuff, and the queen's all happy thinking that she's dead. So then that's when they started telling people that the queen is dead, the princess is dead, and all that stuff. And the king, oh my God, I'm like messing it all up. But the prince who came to the queen to get help because he got robbed from the 7 dwarves, she wanted him to be the king now. She wanted to marry him and be with him. But he honestly wanted to be with Snow White, because I'm like really messing up the story. I'm so sorry, but really stick with me. They met at a dance that the queen had set up, but they had, you know, the Mardi Gras, they had their face covered, so the queen couldn't see the princess at the party. But then she realized that the princess was there, and that's when she wanted her killed, because she seen like, you trying to take the prince away from me, and I want to marry the prince. The prince is not for you. That's what she was trying to say. So she wanted to kill her off. So the prince thought that Snow White was dead. So as he left and he was going back to wherever he was from, he ended up, the 7 dwarfs came back again trying to rob him. And they did do it again. But this time, the princess, Snow White, was there. So then he seen her again. And he was like, wow, like, you know, like, it's you again. And then basically what I'm trying to say with this story is that there's somebody who is trying to take your place. They want your man, they want your home, they want your house, they want everything that you have right now, and they're trying to do anything. The queen went to a witch, to get magic. She wanted her dead, and then she said the lady who did the magic said that if she's not dead by a certain time, then like everything is going to crumble. Your whole life is going to crumble. You're going to age like so much faster within a day. Like you're going to become an old, sick lady and everything. So as you know, the princess didn't die. So the queen ended up getting very old, very sick, and she was just unrecognizable. She looked like a witch now, like just so ugly, so disgusting. Okay. So basically what I'm saying is somebody who has done some spells or paid to get spells done on you, they're now getting karma. They're now scared. They cannot sleep at night. They're worried. They're thinking death is at the next day. They're looking behind their shoulders. They're just like, death is calling my name, because I wish this upon them. I wanted them to be dead. I wanted to have what they have. I wanted everything. And that's the sad part. This person wanted everything from you, and they would do anything to get it. Even if they saw you dead, even if you were sick, even if you had a disease, like they just wanted anything to happen to you for them to be happy. So this Princess of Cups, it could be somebody younger than you. It's not a queen at all. But it's somebody who may be younger than you, a few years younger than you, or they're just immature. Because as you see, princess still need to grow into be a queen. You know what I mean? So this princess, and we're not talking about Snow White no more. We're just saying this young person or young-minded person who is not elevated like you. They're not highly ranking like you. They're very low in energy. They wanted you to be done with. They wanted you to be done for. They wanted you to not exist, because you existing is what's causing them pain, really misery. They're miserable when they see you happy, you know. And then the Moon card, there's a lot of things that were hidden. They were trying to hide themselves, and it could be somebody who you know or somebody that's your friend. They're just trying to be your friend just so they know what's going on. Like, okay, is this working now? Did the spell that I had paid for, is it doing something now? Why isn't this person sad? Why isn't this person broke? Why is this person still making it? That's what they are wondering right now. So they're hiding. So you may have somebody in your life, and if they're spiritual and they know about spirituality like you, that means that they're using that magic against you. They're just trying to work against you, but they're going to act like, nope, we're cool, and they're going to make you seem like you're crazy. So don't even say anything. Like I said in the beginning, move in silence. This information is just for you to know and not for them to know. You don't be like, oh, I watched this video and this is what it's saying about you. No. You need to play the fool, okay? Play the fool. Make them think that they got it when they don't. And then the last card is adjustments. You could be a Libra, but God is bringing balance to the situation. God is going to equal out everything that she's been putting out, everything that he's been putting out. The witch, whoever been working, they paid, they getting it too. They are getting it too. They getting put down. Their powers are getting stripped. Both of these people that are playing a role, it could be a group of people that are working against you. All their powers are being stripped. God's pulling the rug from under them. You're going to see things happen. And it's going to happen little by little, and or it might be drastic. But don't sit there and wait and be just like them. Like, when is it going to happen? When is it going to happen? No, continue to live your life, but move in silence and don't say nothing to nobody. Don't tell them, hey, I got this new love, or don't tell them, hey, I got this new opportunity in my finances. Don't tell them nothing. Hey, I'm doing better with my health right now. Don't say anything. But the thing is if this magic has been working on you a little bit, God will never let it just overpower you. But he uses these people to strengthen your abilities and strengthen your faith in him. So understand that it's not happening to you, it's happening for you to grow in a higher way. Like, I've been, people use magic on me. People was pulling cards on me. I literally had a dream of my ex's person that he was talking to. We were literally at this table, and it was a fortune teller. It was a psychic, and she was doing the cards, and she was putting the cards on the table, and I could see she was at the table, and it was like, it was just crazy, because it felt like it was real life. But it is, like, God will really show you signs. He showed me, like, hey, she's going to psychics talking about you. She's going to put magic on you. She's paying for people to harm you in the spiritual realm. So all I have to say is take your spiritual baths, pray, tell God to rebuke all of that. Return to sender. You need to say, I return to sender. All of this negative energy, any negative energy that's being sent my way, I return to sender. You see how they're trying to mess up my words? They're trying to mess up my storyline. They're trying to stop me. They're trying to work against everything and if you're trying to come to this video to get messages, they're trying to make me mess up my words. They're trying to block my throat chakra. But no, you can't block mine, honey. I might fumble over my words, but it's gonna get out and it's gonna get heard. You feel me? So you will be heard. You are going to be redeemed. All the power, all the magic that they're trying to take from you, it's gonna come back to you times 10. You're going to get so much stronger, and it's going to make them so much madder, so much weaker. As you move in silence and you play the fool, because that's how it needs to go. You got to play that role, because that's how you know you're smarter. But once you be like, hey, I know you're doing this over me. Like, come on now. Like, that's not how we're going to play right now. We're going to play the game like we don't know what's going on. Because if you acknowledge the power, it'll start attacking you even more. So don't even acknowledge to them. Don't let them know, hey, I know you're doing this. Because guess what? They might go back and do some more. Like, so you just got to let them sit in their misery. They're going to rot. They're going to rot. Their souls are rotting. They are of the devil. Anybody who's doing black magic on people, bro, you not of God and you going to hell. I'm sorry to tell you that, but you gonna take a little visit down to hell because you ain't doing right. You ain't of light. God would not want nothing negative happening to his children. And if you are his children, you get nothing but the best in life. But people want to take what you have in life. They don't want you to be happy. They don't want you to be full of love. They don't want your life to be sunny and shiny, and they don't want that. They want to see you cry. They were happier when you were crying. They were happier when you were cheated on. They were happier when you stayed in confusion. They were happier when you didn't know how to manage your money. They were happier when you didn't know how to eat healthier or you didn't work out. They were happier when you didn't do nothing for yourself, okay? They don't want you to post. They don't want you to speak. They don't want you to share love. They don't want people to come to you. They don't want people to be attracted to you or want your knowledge. They don't want you to be a teacher. They don't want you to be a helper. They wanted your spot. And if they can't have your purpose, they don't want you to live. And that's just crazy. That's just sad. But guess what? You ain't taking me out. They can't take you out. God is the one who calls you home, not them. They can't, oh, I have so much power that I'm going to go pay for you to die and you're going to die. No, nigga, guess what? You going to die. If you want me to die, you going to die. And that's the sad part. And it's scary to say that. But, like, you get what you give. You putting that out? All right, and then they're going to think, oh, I didn't really do it. I just paid for somebody to do it. No, you had the intention of doing it. You had a big part in it. So let's get it. Let's get it. Let's play. Let's go to war. That's what your angel's saying. Let's go to war now. Ain't no, oh, don't worry now. Don't be sad now. You wanted me to fail. Now you going to fail. Guess what? They're going to have 10 years of bad luck. 10 years of bad luck. And that's so sad to say. But yes. So you guys just keep living, keep thriving, work in silence, move in silence. They won't take your power. They can't take your power. It's impossible. But guess what? We're going to let you know what they're doing so you can protect yourself more and so you can keep yourself away from these people. If you feel whoever you think about right now, a group of people, it's them. It's them. But don't let them know. Don't let them know, hey, I know that you're doing this. And I'm going to keep saying that because this title is going to be Move in Silence, bro. Move in silence. A win-win outcome is in your forecast. You're going to be winning regardless. And this, it's a Libra again. And that other card that I just had was Libra. And I just showed you guys. It was Libra. So Libra again, if you're a Libra, then this is really for you. But Libra is here to balance everything out. Everything's being balanced, okay? Yeah, God said we finna balance this out. We finna balance this out because it's done. You're being cut off. We're cutting your connection to the divine. You can't be around here. You don't belong around here. You belong with your demons. You belong with every negative energy that you want to send out. You finna live with. Okay, times 10. So I hope you enjoyed this message. I love you. God bless you. Move in silence. I love you. God bless you. Bye-bye.